Good morning. Welcome to Center for Creative Living. Thank you, Ed. Thank you for putting it on so people can hear us. I'm so glad to be here. My gosh, thank you so much for all your prayers. I think everybody on the screen this morning have put me in their prayers. It was needed. It was a difficult time, and I know that right now is a very difficult time for everyone. So we're going to talk about that this morning. But we're also going to start out with our wonderful Janet. Janet, could you just sing us a song that's positive and up and loving and all of that?
I'll do my best. That's a big order. That's a big order. And what I would like to do is just light a candle for all of us.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you. Yay.
Just, reminding us of the light that we can be for ourselves, for each other, and for the world.
Yay.
It's such an important time to call upon all of the positivity and light that we can. And this is a blue candle for peace, for harmony, for, being at peace in our own hearts, however we might be grieving, to just find that place of peace and unity. Yeah, so there it is for all of you. See if I can get this situated. My guitar sometimes is bigger than me.
Amazing how that happens, huh?
Right? So I just invite you to just take a nice deep breath and just know that you are enough. You are just what the world needs. And just feel that in your body and in your life. We stand on the edge of our lives. Ooh, and we realize the power of love enfolds us, the strength of love surrounds us, and we are one and we are whole. The power of love surrounds us. Sisters and invite them to our space. All the strength of those that have lived in our place, and knowing we are deep, and knowing we are strong, and even through our grief, we can sing this joyous song, this joyous song. Oh, we're dancing, dancing in a circle of love. Oh, we are breathing, we are breathing the dream of hope, and oh, we are knowing that we can stand strong sometimes broken, sometimes sad, but we know we stand together, and we can be dancing, 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 dancing. Never lose your song. We are dancing, dancing, dreaming, dreaming. We can hold the light, and we are holding, holding, cradling, cradling all of our tender hearts. And we're dreaming, dreaming, living, living, living our true lives. We are living, living, and we are being all we can be. And we know by the outreach of our love, we can change the world. We can change the world. We can change the world. We can be in our fullness and strength. We can change the world. We can change the world. We can be in our power and peace. So we hold each other, comfort each other, and dream what we can be. And we're held in the dream, held in the light, and we are free.
Oh, how wonderful. Yay. Thank you so much, Janet. That is a great way to start today. All of us knowing that we can help, knowing that we are in charge of our lives. So many people with what has happened with people who have been sick, people who are upset about the election, people who are going through so many different things, worrying about things. Look at the life you have. Look at just you right now. Don't worry about everybody else. Let's just think about you. You're alive. You're here. You're with a group of people who are loving and supportive and kind. That's what you need to think about, is you making your own music, you making your own walk. Right now, you being in charge of your life, not worrying about whatever else is going on. It's you being in charge. And speaking of being in charge, do we have any birthdays? Anybody have a birthday this week? I swear, nobody's getting older. It seems like we go through weeks without anybody getting older. But I want you to appreciate yourself. This is a time for you to think of, what can I do for me? I'm always talking about what you can do for your neighbor, what you can do for your fellow people, what you can do for everybody else in your life. But right now, today, let's think about what you can do for you, how you can recover emotionally, spiritually, and what to do next, what to do moving forward. Don't be caught up in the yesterday. Let's look at the tomorrow and how it works for you. If you've been sick, if you've been having problems, what can you do to change that? Just for you. Before we were having everyone work to help each other, but now let's think about what you can do for you. And right now, everything feels like it's very fast. A lot of things are happening you're not in charge of. a lot of things are going on that you wish something different had happened, stop. Don't do that. Say, right now, it's about me. Look at yourself and think about you. This is a day, this is a Sunday where you can think about you. Think about how well you're doing. Think about what you need to do. Think about who you can call and just say, hi, I wanted to say, I'm thinking of you and I'm thinking of me. And become that us that's important. But think about you. Because having mindfulness is what's important. You being in touch with yourself, you knowing who you are, you knowing that you are one of the Creator's favorite people. Don't buy into, oh, but I should have, or I could have, I wish I had have. Today, let's just be so proud of who you are. You're alive. And you are doing so much that's so wonderful. Think of that. Think of what it means to be alive today, this week, after all the things that have been happening. Think of all that you are. And you are one of the most positive, loving, kind people on the planet. Don't buy into what other people are saying about who you are, what you are. You know how wonderful you truly are. And a positive way to do that is to let go of anxiousness, let go of anxiety. Think of all the things there are to be positive about. Look at the people that are here this Sunday morning. They're here because they want to hear things that are good. They're here because they want to hear about life at its best. Well, it is, because you're here. That's what makes life so good, is your presence. And don't worry about what other people are thinking about you. Don't worry about anything of the other people are saying about you. Know that you are absolutely the most perfect person on the planet for you. The most perfect there is. And enjoy it. Set aside a few minutes to check in with yourself. Let's do that. Let's just take a nice deep breath and say to yourself, I am wonderful. Let's do it. Okay. I am wonderful. I am wonderful. I am wonderful. And think about what that means. That you are wonderful. You are great. You are glorious. You are all these things that you've always wanted to be. And know that today you are. Today is your day for you to be all those wonderful, glorious things. Let go of all the other worries you might have. Even if you're worried about your health, say, today, I'm not going to worry about my health. My health is great. I'm alive today. I've got so many good things going on in my life. It's a wonderful life. And enjoy that. And you might say, well, I don't know if I'm feeling right. I don't know. Don't do that. Just say, I am feeling right. I am feeling good. And say that down. I am feeling good. Everybody with me. I am feeling good.
I am feeling good.
I am feeling good. I am feeling good.
I am feeling good.
And so what do you notice? There's some little stress there. Saying yes, but let go of the yes buts. Let go of those. Say, I am feeling good. I am manifesting everything I need right now. When do I worry about? Don't. Don't say, when do I worry about? Just say, I'm not worried about anything today. Today is a day, when you get off the computer, I want you to write it down on the computer. Today is worry-free. Today is a day I love me. Today is a day for me. And what should you do to relax yourself? Think about deep breathing. Think about those moments that enhance you. Think about find a comfortable place, a space where you won't be disturbed. Close your eyes and focus on your breathing. Sometime today, focus on yourself. Take nice, deep breathing exercise and feel the sensation of inhaling and exhaling. Just do that today, where you're so alive, and allow yourself to breathe. And connect with Creator. Like I said, it's just you today. In your connection with Creator. On our screen, we have everybody from every different faith. We have people who are Christian, we have people who are Jewish, we have people who are spiritualists, we have every type of person on the screen today. And your way right now is perfect for you. Your connection with Creator, whatever you call the Creator, however you feel about the Creator, it's you and the Creator today. You and the Creator. Because you need to reduce the stress in your life. And you are the only one that can do it. You can reduce the stress by saying, today, I don't have any stress. And just say today. You don't have to say today, tomorrow, the next whole week, unless you feel it. But if you feel like there's so much stress in the world that you have to handle, say today, I'm not going to think about stress. I'm not going to worry about anything today. I'm going to let all of that stress go and just be today as my day. We are so delighted to have so many different people from so many different backgrounds, so many different religions, all here, all present, all being the best that they can be. When you look at the screen and you see all these people, realize how different we are in this congregation. All the difference from all the different religions, paths, faiths, but we're all unique. Each one of you is uniquely you. It's not, you're not me today. You're not Joan. You're not Lonnie. You're not everybody else. You're you. Just be you for today and be so excited about being you that you want to show the world who you are. And by showing the world who you are, that could mean going out and doing things, or it could mean staying home today. But know that whatever it is, today is your day to be you and to love you. I found something on Facebook that was submitted by our wonderful Scout Bartlett. And it says, read this slowly. There's a massive change for the better happening on the planet right now, today. This change won't be on the news, and it hasn't gone viral. And if you don't look for it, you won't even notice it's happening. This change is quietly happening in the hearts of humanity. People are realizing that we become what we focus our attention on, and we influence this reality based on who we become. So people are realizing that fighting is senseless and focusing on the chaos is futile. Rather, people are quietly focusing on creating their version of heaven on earth. They are healing themselves and focusing on creating more beauty. People have realized that awakening to their own divinity is what protects them from manipulation and allows them to become the change they want to see. It's sweeping through nations, but it's hard to notice. However, its strength is growing in numbers. Not strength in numbers to fight. Fighting only breeds more fighting. It's strength in numbers to create such a beautiful world that it will be obvious for others to join, to the point where one day they will hold a war and no one will come.
Yay.
Hear that? One day they will hold a war and no one will come. Their frequencies of war, greed, and manipulation will no longer be able to exist in a reality full of sovereign, awakened beings living connected to their divinity. I want to thank Scout for that. And that's what I'm talking about, is your divinity. Becoming aware of your divinity. You are part of God. However you call God, creator, however you refer to God, you are a part. And today, be that. Be that part of God. Feel it in you. Know that you are the one who has made this choice to be one with God. And it's a beautiful feeling to have. And right now, I'd like for anybody who would like to share what it feels like to be one with God.
Awesome.
Okay, Quirky says awesome. What else? Anybody else? What's it feel like to be just you and God? Anybody have something they'd like to share?
Be sure and unmute yourself. Oh,
I would like to share.
Yes, Joyce.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Many years ago, I had a very profound experience with God. I seldom talk about it because it was life-changing. I had laid down and prepared to die. And God came and saw me. I was standing in the most beautiful place I'd ever seen with the most beautiful lights, golden and blues. It was beautiful. And this beautiful presence that I call God said, I want you to go back and help me. And I said, okay. I was all set to stay. And I said, well, what am I going to do? And God said, go back and help me. And I said, okay. I came back into the body. Everything that I had that had me on the edge of dying was gone. And I went on to work with open schools and all kinds of things I've done over the years, and been there for individuals who wanted to talk with me and share with me, knowing that it would go no farther. And so I just wanted to share that I am still in that kind of consciousness that, so if someone wants to talk to me, they can. If not, that's okay too. It's always a choice. It's always a choice. But I just wanted to share that came to me many years ago.
How wonderful. And it was just you and God. It wasn't you and the next door neighbor. It wasn't you and your partner. It was just you and God. And
Yes.
that's what I want for you today. Be
Yeah.
you with your creator, you and God.
Yes, yes.
Anybody else like to share?
Got it. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes.
yes, yes.
Okay. When I experience God, I experience fun.
Yay.
It's always a fun time for me when I connect with God, and it's got a great sense of humor. So even during the downtime this week, I spiraled down and everything. And God says, you have to go to Trader Joe's. And I went, what? What do you mean I have to go to Trader Joe's? I said, eggnog. I went, oh my God, it's eggnog season. I got so happy. It was so much fun.
Yay!
And I went, okay, so I still haven't gone, but I'm going today to get eggnog. And
Good
it took
for
me
you.
around the
Your action.
thing, and I said, you are too
Action.
much. You are very funny. So I always feel that way. They always bring me up.
That's
Yeah,
So I
great.
just want to share that.
Yeah, yeah, great. Anybody else? What are you doing today?
Is it Trish?
Linda had her hand up.
My Trish has her. Okay, go ahead, Linda. Go.
After listening to you today, I feel calmer.
Good.
So it's helped quite a bit because it's
Great.
been an anxious week. So what you're saying is I'm going to take and apply.
Good.
Thank you.
Well, you're welcome. Thank you for being here.
And Trish is next.
And Trish.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, piggybacking on, I went to Trader Joe's this last week and got got a bunch of food and things, frozen and fresh, and I got eggnog
Yay!
also.
Lonnie, there's your eggnog.
So yeah, if you're in this area, I have it.
It's making me want to go get some.
Okay, Annie.
When it's just me and God, goddess, all it is, it's a crowd, right?
Yeah.
No, what I feel is I feel a hug. I feel an amazing warmth and chills, and the energy flows from my crown all the way down, opens up my heart, and I feel surrounded by that loving energy. And I know that it's real and that it's tangible. And I do my best to be in that space as often as possible.
Wonderful. Wonderful. When you worry and you say, well, what are they going to do? Stop and say, what am I going to do to show God that we're in connection?
Yes.
What am I going to do to show God we're in connection? And then it's you.
Yep.
And it's not about everybody else. Just one day, just today, just think about love you. Think about how wonderful you are. Think about what a great person you are. And every time you want to worry about somebody else, stop and say, let's just think about me today. It's okay to do that. It's okay to love you. Who else would like to say something? Janet.
So what I experienced this week was Creator's permission to let me have my rage, my grief, my to let me have that and to express it, and then that left a clear heart where I could let that what your message is about, Reverend Dottie. It's like, but it really took me giving myself permission to have my grief and
Right.
not try to short circuit it, not try to make it magically go away. I really, and had the privilege of being with people that were in deep grief over other reasons. And what it did is it reminded me of our common heart, and that heart, when we hold each other in our grief, and is so strong when we can hold each other in our joy too. And that's how I experience Creator. It's
Right.
that incredible through line that enables limitless energy to be put towards that healing. So
Yes.
thank you for being a part of it.
Yes. Yes. Anybody else? What do you do when I say, just think about you today? How does that feel?
Stephen
Does
has
that,
his hand up.
who?
Steven.
Stephen? Oh, I'm sorry, I couldn't see it. Yes, Stephen.
Uh, you know, when I think about being alone with God, God's always there when I'm having my darkest moment, whether I'm broken in body or just emotionally really, really screwed up. That's when God can always talk to me. And I think God lets me get to those really dark places because that's when I can see the brightness of that light that's coming from a long way away, maybe, but it's coming to me. Wherever that star is, it's shining to me. And I think we kind of have to be screwed up sometimes to know how blessed things are. It's kind of ass backwards, but I think it's the way our lives work.
Right.
And we just got to go with it.
Yes. Yes. Thank you for sharing. Anybody else? When I say just today, just let it be you and God. How does that feel? How does it feel to not worry about what's happening to the country? How does it feel to not worry about a member of your family who's sick? How does it feel to not worry about something? To just be you, feeling good about you. Think of today, as this is today, is a day where I am going to think of me. I'm going to love me. I'm going to accept me. I'm going to enjoy being me. Think about that. And how do you go about it? Do some of you get down on your knees and pray? Do some of you just stand up and say, I'm me. I'm wonderful. How do you feel about me saying to you, today just think about you? Because so many times people want to worry about other folks. They want to worry about the world. They want to worry about a different country. They want to worry. That's fine, but not today. Let's make today a special day where you just think about you and you think about you with love. You think about loving you, how good it feels, and how positive it is to love and accept you just the way you are. You're absolutely a perfect person. And accepting that is something that we all need to do. Maybe not today, maybe, but someday this week, make a day just for you. And see if it doesn't bring about a feeling of calmness, a feeling of joy, a feeling of love for yourself. Loving ourselves is the one thing that quite often we forget to do. And that's what I'm trying to do today, is remind you how loving yourself is such a positive gift. And when you bring in Creator as part of that loving of yourself, it makes it greater and it makes it bigger and it makes it so understanding and so understandable that you can understand who you truly are when you do that.
I think Trish has her hand up.
Trish, you have your hand up?
I did. I was I always know the creator or God is with me when I feel my mom's presence.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Or other loved ones. I've felt their presence before as well. Years back.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And I think Patty had her hand up.
Patty, you have your hand up?
Yeah, hi, good morning. Dottie, thank you so much for this great, very timely talk. You know, some of you already know that I've been down in San Diego with my sister who's transitioning. And so it's you know, there's this pull for me to want to be there at all times. I was there for this last week. She was in the ICU, but now she's back in another place. And we came home yesterday afternoon, and the complication for me is this: I don't mind going back down again, but the complication is that I'm having a little bit of heart imbalance, and I have to put on a heart monitor. And so once I put on this heart monitor, I really need to stay put for 14 days. Now, this is a huge pull for me because I want to be able to be there for my sister, even though she really doesn't know I'm there in a sense, because she's transitioning out of her body. But for me to hear, can you take care of yourself? It was so timely, because this is not easy for me to make this decision that once I put this heart monitor on, I really have to stay home. And I have to take care of myself as well. You know, so it was really timely. Thank you very much.
Right. And know that it's okay to put yourself first. It's okay to do that. And with your sister, she feels you. I get that she is not able to correspond with you, but
Mhm.
she feels your energy wherever you are. It's not that she feels you when you're right there. She feels you because you're connected to her.
Mhm.
She's
Thank you.
not feeling a lot. But what
Yeah.
my guide says, what Ma says is she is feeling you no matter where you are.
Mm.
So being at home, being on the heart monitor is what you need to do.
Mhm.
Because worrying about her, driving back down there, spending time with her takes away all the energy your heart needs.
Yeah, and I can't fly. Once I have the monitor on, I can't fly. I've got to just really stay where I'm at. So thank you for that. I really appreciate it. And I just wanted to put out a huge thank you and love you all who are also sending prayers to her, because she's had an incredibly difficult life. And for her to be able to transition out peacefully would be my greatest wish for her. So thank you for all of you who are also giving prayers for that. Thank you, Donnie.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. And so think about that. What are you worried about today? Don't worry.
Mhm.
Just say, I'm not going to worry today. I'm going to take that worry and I'm going to put it aside. Just visualize, put it in a basket. If I have a worry basket, I'm going to take all my worries, I'm going to put them in that basket over here or on a box, or it could be your pillow. Take your pillow and put it in another room and put all your worries in your pillow. Janet.
I I just want to acknowledge, Patty, and what you shared, Patty, is I can really relate to it, and it's so difficult to say that by putting the energy on myself, which is the message for today, um, that it somehow will be taking away our love or our presence for another, when actually I think it increases it.
Yes,
It
yes.
increases it, because by taking care of ourselves, we can be at our fullest light. And by accepting the energy of those of us that love us, and we all love you, Patty. And by that, we love you and your sister and Joyce C., who are making this happen. As you take our love, it becomes a woven blanket of love.
Mhm.
It becomes a woven blanket of love that can go around your sister. That can go around your sister. And I would just ask, can we have your sister's first name?
Sure. I can give you her full name. She's Donna Ackerman, and she's in San Diego, or actually, she's in El Cajon.
Donna Ackerman.
Yeah, thank you.
So we send you love, Donna. We send you healing. We send you safe and peaceful transition. And we most of all send you love.
Thank you so much, Janet. Thank you. Joan?
You know, money has always been sort of a mystery to me. And the last couple of years, I've made it my business to figure out exactly how money works. And so I shared this in a class, and I do have a class that I'm refining. But it's been so wonderful to understand exactly how money works. There's no magic to it. It's just a consistent process, much like your spiritual growth is a consistent process. But I'm so grateful for that. And it's given me a huge peace of mind to just know how to deal with everyday money situations.
Well, good, good. So if anybody has any questions about money, they can call you, Joan?
Yes, I'm happy to talk to people about their individual situation. And I'm also going to announce when my class is going to be offered and look
Okay,
for it in the newsletter.
okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, and Dottie, so I noticed your sister Sierra's online.
Really?
Yeah.
Sierra.
Yeah. Sierra, thank you so much for the care package. Those apples were delicious.
And I'm started reading the book. Wonderful. Thank you, thank you. It was great getting
Oh,
that.
you're very welcome. Very
That's what-
welcome. I don't understand how to use Zoom very well, so I'm here, but I can't quite figure it out. So I hear me. I love you, and I'm always thinking of you, and I just wanted you to know that.
Well, thank you so much. It's so nice to have you here. Really so enjoy it. I haven't heard from you for at least 7 years. So just to hear from you like this is wonderful. So I put you in my thoughts. Thank you so much for being online. It's great. Okay, anybody else have something that they would like to say about thinking about themselves?
Well, Spirit has been talking to me about, how to get closer to God. And they say, well, humanity has kept themselves separate for so long, and it's time to include ourselves. Okay. So I said, okay, how do we do that? And they go, when you pray, instead of, I place so and so in God's hands, they say, what happened to your hands? And I went, what? And they go, include your hands. So now when I pray, I put so and so in our hands.
Oh,
Okay.
great.
So including in everything. And when you see something beautiful like a sunset or a deer running in front of you or something that brings you joy, go, look what we created. It's magical, and to really include yourself with them because we are with them, and to tell everybody that's what you need to do and remind yourself that you belong to them. We're part of them. We created all this. So I just wanted to share that.
Well, thank you. Thank you very, very much. Well, hello, Donna. How are you? Glad to have you aboard. We're talking about what we can do just for ourselves today to make our connection with Creator stronger and to know that we don't have to worry about anybody, anything. We can just say, today it's God and I. Today I am full of God's energy and feel that. Feel that energy as it goes through us and how comfortable it is when we accept that we are one of God's children. We're one of the Creator's children and know it and appreciate it and not worry about all the things that we see in the news. Maybe today would be a good day not to watch the news. Today would be a good day not to listen to the news. Today would be a day for you to just be in touch with yourself and God. And think about it. Think about what it's like to just communicate with yourself and God and say, I'm worth it.
I would like to say something again.
Yes, Joyce.
Ever since we began this morning, I've been hearing the song that, Peace Be Still. And so I got the final message that today is a day for me to be in peace.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful.
Nothing that is going to be about whatever is going on out there in the world. It's going to be what is going on in my world, and for me to do all that is peaceful for me. And so that narrows itself down to like 3 things in my life. Well, eating, reading, and listening to Aretha Franklin. So I've got a trio going on here.
Beautiful
So
trio.
we'll see where that takes me. But those are my keys.
Hot chocolate.
Oh, I'm sorry. And hot chocolate. Now put in 4 hot chocolate. Thank you. I'm in it. I'm in it today.
Oh, wonderful.
Chocolate chip cookies.
Okay, I heard that, Corky. I don't have any cookies, so I'm going to go with the chocolate, Aretha, food, and reading. I got
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great way to think about you, to honor you today. That's a wonderful way to do that.
It's been quite a journey.
Right, good, good.
Yeah.
Anybody else like to add one? Janet, we started out with a wonderful song. And do you think that there's something that you could add to the music of our day?
You bet.
It's because you so well put into words what I've been talking about ourselves and our loving ourselves. And just like you have with the kitty that you got on your lap.
Do you want me to do a quick rundown of the chat?
I'll be glad to sing a little song. I mean, I'm just so grateful, I have to say, that I can do this. You know, when the Sundays are that I'm here, and I thank you, Reverend Dottie, for letting me do it. It is so healing and rejuvenating for me.
Okay, so let me do a quick rundown of the chat.
And you got it.
Okay, so Milana Maria said good morning, and Diane Miles said thank you so much. Janet said you all look so beautiful. Grateful for you. Stephen, thanks. Thank you, Ed. And that was all about the sound. Patty and Joyce, welcome back. Dottie, great to see you. Annie, good morning. All grateful for everyone. Stephen, thank you all. Joan is good morning. Patty Joyce, great, beautiful morning all. Stephen, beautiful and true. Jan, yours is good morning. Looking good, Dottie. Woohoo! Then there's Lonnie, Dottie, you are wonderful. Stephen, of course, instead of but. I don't know what that was relating particularly. Let's see. Unless it was, anybody have a great butt today?
No,
yes.
No, of course. Of course.
Okay.
Not
No, I don't have a good, of course, I've got a good butt. Okay, so then Stephen says, own reality. Yes, sir. Joan says, I think going forward, each of us must be peaceful each day. Personally, I'm going forward looking for good things happening. Atta girl. And Sky says, I love you, Mama Boon. Okay.
Okay, don't forget, today is the day that we do karaoke at the First Street Bowl. And so Corky's going to be there. My legs are keeping me kind of here at the house. I'm going to think about my legs today. But wanting to get them walking more so I can get out of the house. And so it's a day for us to think about ourselves. And a good way to think about yourself is to go to the bowl, the bowling alley at 4th Street and do some karaoke, do some singing. It's a time for us to enjoy ourselves. That for those of you who like to sing or like to be around people, like to be in a group, this is a day you can do it. And not worry about anything. Just say, I'm just going to go have fun, eat some good food and have some fun today.
It's wonderful. It's wonderful.
And so Jeannie Lyon said, so grateful to see you and hear you looking well.
Well, thank you.
Wonderful. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone. And Janet, you're on.
All righty. We stand in peace. We stand in love. We stand in the hope, and our dreams fly free. We are free. We are free. And we're gonna focus on ourselves and bring the light to the world. I am free. I am free. And every moment of every day, we are here in every way, and we are free. We are free. Let it be in peace. We are free. Let it be. We are love. Let it be. We are free.
We are free. That is wonderful. To have that sense of being free, free to love you. Think of it. You have the freedom to love yourself. You can have creator involved in it. You can have anybody's energy involved. But today, just focus on loving you, loving and accepting you, and not saying, but if I, no, not any of those. But if I was thinner, or but if I had more money, or but if I, no, today, just love yourself unconditionally and
Mhm,
accept yourself
mhm,
for everything you are. You're unique. There's nobody else like you. You are uniquely a wonderful being,
mhm,
and you are uniquely you.
mhm,
So honor yourself today. Give
mhm.
yourself that. Yes, Janet.
Reverend Dottie, I just wanted to remind everybody, put on your calendar Light of Lights. I think we really need it this year, December 11th. And I thank you and Corky for putting it in the Insights and the CCL Insights. And we have Grief in the Holidays coming up the third Wednesday in
That's this week, right?
November. It's not this week, it's next week.
Oh, we have the speaker. We have John Simmons.
And we have John Simmons. That was my last thing I was going to report. We've got our wonderful Reverend John Simmons for our speakers series this week, Tuesday night, my friends. So join us. We're going to talk about some powerful things, and John is just amazing.
You know, a lot of you have heard John Simmons speak for our classes and at church, and it's the same guy. And if you
Great.
don't, if you want to sign up to do the Zoom for UCM, go to the website u-c-m.org and go to where it says activities or join or events or something like that, and you need to sign up to get the link for the lecture, and it's what, $15?
If you can, if you don't have it, don't worry. Just come.
Yeah, John is an awesome speaker. Please
Yeah.
consider joining us on Tuesday night from 6 to 8.
That's
6 to
right.
7, 6 to 8. 2
Beautiful,
hours.
Corky.
2 hours. Okay.
Corky's always been my partner, and I thank you for that, Corky. You're
Yeah.
wonderful with the speaker series, and we have had such amazing speaker series lately. They have been so profound.
And Donna, you had something to say?
Jen, will Light of Lights be on video at all?
Yes, we're going to be doing it virtually as well, so it will be a hybrid. So we're
Okay.
doing it virtually, and we're even going to have a capacity where you can say the name of your loved one, and we can maybe light a candle for you.
Oh, so
wonderful.
will you send out a Zoom with maybe the
Yeah,
CCL?
the flyer has a Zoom already on it.
Okay, thank
Yeah.
you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the flyer.
And so is Grief in the Holidays. That's also a hybrid event. So if you can't come in person, you can come in Zoom.
Yeah, I've got the flyer. It'll be in the CCL Insights starting this week.
Yeah.
So.
Thank you, Corky, so much for that.
Oh, you're more than welcome. The Light of Lights is just such an awesome, I wait all year for it because it's just it's an opportunity where you can cry in public. and it's so meaningful and see people you haven't seen all year and catch your yearly little, kiss.
It's good. Absolutely, Corky, and it's so beautiful because it's going to be in this wonderful chapel this year, which is just beautiful. It's right where our offices are, our new offices at the Center for Living with Dying. So the chapel just has a wonderful energy behind Westminster Presbyterian Church on the Alameda, and it's just great. So if you can come in person, I would love to encourage you to come, but we are having it hybrid, so you can. I know, Reverend Donna, you can't necessarily be there in person, so it's going to be a hybrid event.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right, loves.
Thank you. It's been wonderful. We love you all, and thank you so much for joining us. The video will be on the CCL Insights so Wednesday. Usually I try to have the videos ready by Wednesday. And, with much love and gratitude to everybody. And I don't know, do you have anything, one last word?
Yeah, I'd like you all to just take a moment to just close your eyes and take a nice deep breath. And now take another nice deep breath. Breathe in and let it go. And say, Creator, please join me today. Follow me. Say, Creator, please join me today to accept myself as beautiful, whole, and loving.
As beautiful, whole, and loving.
And then as you finish, you may say amen or whatever, close.
Hallelujah. Amen.
Okay. And thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for choosing today to be open to God, open to Creator, open to whatever you believe is helping you through the day. And know that that spirit is there for you at all times. And so it is.
And so it is. Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
See you next week.
Great to see you. Bye-bye.
Wonderful, always.
I know.
Bye, everyone. Be well.
Good day, everyone.